we haven't brought this up much. He's going to be the Rookie of the Year.
Oh, you think so?
I do.
When you were gone, Grandy and I were running through the odds, and he was down to like 5-1, and we were talking how a couple days ago you probably could have gotten it at like 16-1 or 22-1.
Cal, see that sucker now.
Oh, it's probably too late. It's probably
not too late. Will you look it up for me?
I'm going to do the FanDuel just because that's our house, NL Rookie of the Year. He's probably like the second or third choice now.
Is that where it sits?
He was the fifth choice last time I looked, which was last week. And, right now he is, let's scroll down here, National League Rookie of the Year, J.J. Weatherholt.
Nope.
Minus 115.
Okay.
Sal Stewart, plus 350.
Yep.
Nolan McLean, plus 700.
Okay.
Bryce Eldridge, plus 850. 8.5 to 1. Bet
it.
Yeah, you might.
Ready? These are rookie rankings for all of the National League rookie rankings. I actually think this is all of the major leagues. This is all of the major leagues. Minimum 50 at bats. He has that. He has 108. In batting average, he is first, 324. In home runs, 7th with 5. RBIs, 11th, 15. His walk percentage, 13.5. That's first among all rookies. His OPS is 959. That is first among all rookies. And his WAR is 1.0. That is sixth among all rookies. Keep in mind, he just got here like a month ago. I mean, he's doing this without having played any of April. And I think it was a little bit of May, too. I think it was a few days into May that he came. And then, of course, the Giants also at times hesitated to play him through the first 3 weeks of May. But now we've gotten a good month of Bryce Eldridge, and he's a star. And he did it again today. You'll go look at the box score. He went 2 for 4 with a walk. That's a great day. But among the times that they got him out, just a searing ground ball right down the right field line that Olsen was playing right on the line, and he backhanded it in foul territory, and they got Bryce out. But, I mean, that's what his outs look like now often. I mean, even his outs look like hits. Right, but to the point of Brian Kenny, and you asked him about how much you see in Bryce, and he's like, not really at all. Not much. I mean, I'm sure he saw the highlight of the walk-off slam because that thing was awesome, and that played nationally, but this all comes down to voters, and the Giants are not a team that's in the A block or the lead block on highlight shows, and they're not a team that many people are watching. I think that's okay. That stuff takes care of itself over time. If you put up, like, obscene and gaudy numbers, it's still a very small sample. It's a small sample. I think 100 plate appearances, basically? 108 at-bats. That removes the walks. The plate appearances are much more than that. I was just looking at Weatherholt, and he's played all year, and he's got 300 at-bats. No doubt. So he's got some catching up to do in terms of overall numbers. These guys, Sal Stewart, had a head start as well. Yep, but we also, we keep forgetting there is a long way to go. It's getting late early. Oh, it's more than half the season still left. Barely. You know what I mean? But yeah. And he's probably going to play in all the games the rest of the way, I would think, right? I mean, you would think that he would. You would expect that, but yep, I do expect that. You know, and they've probably changed their approach now that he's gone out there and been their most threatening hitter. An OPS of 959, like you're right, that's in 108 at bats. But oh my God, I mean, that's like the best hitters in the game type OPS. That's what he's done in 108 at bats. Like if we pull up the batting leaders right now. Like, I'd love to see OPS leaders in the league. 959, if Bryce were to run this out over the entire season, he'd be fifth in all of baseball. Exactly. And I do believe that when you need to qualify, it's 3.1 at-bats per game played of your team. And the Giants are sitting on, 74 games or something. And so he's going to have to play a lot in order to eventually qualify. I think he'll get that chance. Yeah, like right now, his OPS sandwich is right in between Shohei Ohtani and James Wood. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. That's what this kid's doing. Right, and it's early. I know it's early, but he's 21. It's not like this is, all of the teams are like, we don't have a book on him. Like that, this is enough. He's been here for a month and a half.
Well, they're getting the book now, and teams.
It ain't working.
Well, teams who were like, what team has faced him twice early in his career? Not many.
Probably not.
And so
many,
when you're looking at getting a book, is you have a series against him, and I think Atlanta is coming here very soon, and so they're going to get a chance to look at the film from the first 3 games and make adjustments.
Right, but at the same time, in the day and age of analytics, I'm not going to give a team we have to see him for a second series before we know how to attack the guy. Let me see. Who has he played twice? He's had 6 games against the Chicago Cubs already. And, he raked 6 games against Cubs. And, he actually was not. He had 3 hits in the series at Wrigley Field. And then they came here and he went 3 for 4 on that first night. Let's see. Who else is he? He's faced Arizona twice. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we could go through all the numbers. But anyway, yeah, this guy is real deal. And I don't know if you heard some of what Dave Fleming said this morning with the Joes. And he was daydreaming a little bit, but he made the comment of like, I hope I call 500 of his home runs.
Yeah. I mean, you can.
I mean, that's what there's just no weakness. Like we're talking about the person, the approach, all of the things. I'm sure maybe there is somewhere. Everyone's got one, right? But they haven't found it yet.
Yeah, they're still searching at this hour. And I'm just looking at his Statcast numbers, and he's hitting 143 against fastballs. He's seen 74 of them over the course of 14 at-bats, small sample, but right now that would be the only thing that's showing up. And, other than that, his numbers are just phenomenal.
Wait, over the course of 14 at-bats?
That was last year. I apologize.
Got it.
Got it. His it's fastballs, breaking balls, and off speed is how they characterize it.
All right. And what are the numbers?
Really good, still awesome, and very good.
Uh-huh.
Like 294 against off speed, that's the worst of the 3.
Oh, wow. That's the worst of the
batting
3.
average. 328 against fastballs as opposed to 143 last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that is so impressive to me is the command, where you're looking at borderline pitches and you're not chasing, you're not antsy, you're not trying to do too much. You're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand and you're making the right decision.
I get happy when he does ABS. I don't know about the rest of you. I think he's still undefeated. There was an at-bat, I think it was yesterday before the game ended. I think so. Didn't he have the RBI walk? And I think he ABS'd one of those suckers.
He did. Absolutely.
I think it was 2-1, and they threw the ball below the zone, and the umpire gave a ha! And it was 2-2, and I was like, damn it, that was out of the zone. And Bryce reached all the way up to that big, huge head of his, 6'7" off the ground. He how about pop, pop, pop? And, that's low, 3-1, and he walked, and the Giants scored. And I'm like, I love this dude.
Statcast has him at 5-0 on challenges. Isaac Paredes is 6-0. C.J. Abrams is 7-0. The only 2 hitters who are still undefeated with more challenges. Yep.
Oh, my gosh. No, see, and by the way, the reason that's exciting, nobody saw that part coming. Well, like he's big and he hit ball far. But the whole thing was he strikes out a lot. And he got to the bigs and he struck out a lot for a few days. And then all of a sudden, he got the best eye in the game. And I was like, where the hell did that come from?
Right. He didn't have that in AAA.
No.
Striking out a lot more in a place where they aren't pitching quite as well as they are here.
Dude, it's wild. His discipline and understanding of the zone is going to be a problem for the National League, for the major leagues. When you've got a player with that kind of bat speed and that kind of pop and he completely commands the zone, what are you supposed to do? Like, that's the whole deal. That's how you get a power hitter out, is you make him go out of the zone. He won't go out of the zone very often.
Right.
Or at least he's not right now. That's how you become elite. You are completely elite. If you swing the bat like that, but you only swing at strikes, that's a problem.
Yeah.
for the pitcher.
Absolutely. And you're going to have to find where his not so hot zone is. Feels like it would probably be down and in, but it's not always to get to that.
You're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco and Odyssey Sports Station, the home of the Golden State Warriors and Valkyries who play tonight, Dallas in town. Always live on the free Odyssey app and coming to you live from the Laughing Monk Studios. 925, I may have been a bit premature on my mega bust assessment of Mr. Rookie of the Year, Bryce Eldridge.
Mega bust?
I want to let everybody know, I don't even care if we're wrong someday. Go crazy. I want to just completely release the hounds. Open the gate. Get crazy. Lose your mind. Buy a jersey. Tell your friends that the best young baseball player in America lives here in San Francisco. I don't care if we're wrong. There's literally, the excitement meter is all the way up. It could not be any higher. And I don't know if some of you, because the Giants have had such a disappointing season, maybe you're kind of dialed out on it. It doesn't seem like it. The ballpark is full. But I stop what I'm doing to watch this guy's at-bats. And I have never in my life of watching baseball seen what appears to be a more mature hitter at age 21. I've never seen this before. I've seen dynamic, right? Juan Soto, Ronald Acuña, I've seen that. But command of what you're doing, maturity, beyond years, I've never seen this at age 21 before.
It's pretty impressive, and, you can't help but think about him continuing to progress, and I wonder about the regression, and I don't think the regression will be a sudden lack of fundamentals and inability to go the other way, or suddenly being a little too antsy and chasing pitches out of the zone. Some of the intangibles are the things that are in place that shouldn't actually be in place for a guy who's come up and done it that quickly, but I thought Brian Kenny had a very interesting answer when I asked him about the why. Why are these young guys now able to do this so quickly? And he talked about all the analytics and the computers and all the tools that you can now use in real time to teach these young players exactly what's going on.
He's gotten on base in every single game in June.
Every single one, yeah.
1 over, and he walked in that game.
Okay. I mean, in June, a lot of games in June so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 14 games. He's gotten at least one hit in 13 of them, and he has a walk in the one that he
very, very impressive. And you were mentioning the Kalshi, and right now J.J. Weatherholt is 54% to win Rookie of the Year. Sal Stewart's at 20%. Bryce Eldridge is at 17.
Will you put some chicken on that for me? I'm good for it.
You want me to do your Kalshi bidding?
Do some Kalshi for me.
A $100 trade would net $556.
Ooh. How much for 200?
Okay. First of all, we're going to have to get you into your wallet here. It'd be $550. Yeah.
Hey!
It'd be
Come on, man.
It'd be $1,112.
Yeah.
Because $556 plus 2.
No, I knew. That was a joke.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, 556 times 2. I got that.
I might put 5 on it for you.
How much for 300?
Seriously.
How much you got in that account right now?
None of your business.
What's in there?
Took a little bit of our trade did not pay off today with Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a goal.
Oh.
Which that was funny because somebody on the YouTube chat told Guru that he had scored. So I came in and Guru was all excited because I gave him my pick of the day, whatever. Guru's like, you hot, Dibs. Stay hot, Dibs. I was like, we lost this morning.
Susan doesn't exist.
Yeah, neither did Cristiano goals so far.
He's like, Brett, I talked to Susan. He said, shut up. Somebody on the YouTube told me Susan. And they duped you, Goo. They done got the goo.
They got him. Damn,
I am scared.
I hate when
Bryce Eldridge up 4% on Kalshi. So if
we need to do this today.
You need to go and get an account. Use the promo code DIBS. You get $10 when you trade 10.
Yeah, but I can just we can just do this right now. I don't want to wait for who knows what's going to happen by tomorrow. He might hit 8 more home runs.
I'll tell you what. I'll make the trade, and if it comes to fruition, I'll give you a taste. I'll give you a little. Then get your own. Big boy time.
Wow.
You're 51. It's time you start Kalshiing.
I'm like I'm like bringing my laundry over to your house.
Dude, totally. Oh, my God. Do you have any fabric softener?
Do you have any food in there?
I feel guilty when I have to ask Sarah across the street if she has any soy sauce. It's like,
Wait, you don't have soy sauce?
we ran out. And so it's like,
Well,
I'd rather just go to the store.
Yeah, go down the street to the store. How far is the store from your house?
Further than Sarah's house.
You don't live in the sticks.
No, but
Go to the store.
and I just feel I would go to the store.
I go to Safeway like 5 times a day.
I see you
I know. In the aisles. Yeah.
Yes. But if I just need like a dollop of soy real quick,
A dollop? You don't have a dollop of soy.
I feel like Brian Kinney. Excoriated and askance.
That's a lot.
He was in his bag.
That was a lot. He's trying to be Bob Costas or something.
I was going to look where he went to college.
Someplace nice.
Definitely not a state school like the Dibber.
And your boy.
Yeah, I went to a couple of them. St. John's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Someplace nice.
Yep, the Johnnies.
All right. Anyway, so, yeah, I think I'm going to have to open up an account tonight.
You should.
He's going to win Rookie of the Year.
I mean, if he continues on this trajectory, then yeah, I like his chances. And I mean, if he ends up with a 950 OPS and he's qualified, then yeah.
Plus, you could also trade out of it too, right?
Absolutely.
Like, what if it just goes up and he's like second in the ranking? You could trade out of it.
You could,
right?
absolutely.
For some extra dough.
Nolan McLean is at 7%. Carson Bengi is at 5%. Outside of that, nobody's even like moving any needle.
He's going to win it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of it and him having the kind of year that is worthy of it, but the problem is they stink, and thus the voters aren't really watching.
I don't know if it works that way. What team are these other dudes on?
St. Louis.
Yeah, they're not all fancy. I mean, they're okay, but nobody's like, ooh, the Cardinals. I mean, the Brewers are the team in that division.
Right, and Cincinnati's the other one. And
sort of.
Well, that's where Sal Stewart plays, is my point.
Yeah,
and they're in the cellar.
Yeah. Yeah, their record's a lot better than Giants, but I don't think anybody's looking at those guys because they're on the Cardinals and the Reds. You know what I mean? Rookie of the Year is a little different. You should be able to play for anyone. You should be able to play for the Athletics and have people pay attention.
You can, but I think when it all comes down and you have to vote, if the numbers are similar, you might lean toward a guy you've actually seen.
I don't know. I might lean toward an offensive player that plays in Oracle Park as opposed to someone who plays in the Great American Small Park.
Yeah, Weather Holt in St. Louis, that's a fair hitters and pitchers park.
Yeah. And Bryce is third right now? That's what you said?
In the Kalshi percentages, yes.
Okay.
So if you do want to trade, 17% is a good time to get in on that trade.
Who's the Reds guy? What's his name?
Sal Stewart. He's the catcher who hit like 5 homers against the Giants.
That's the dude that got the Giants all pissed off, isn't it?
That was Dalton Rushing.
No, that was the Dodger that got the Giants all pissed off. Sal Stewart's the Red that got the Giants all pissed off.
That led to Eric Miller at bleep you.
That's what got the whole Reds thing. My favorite moment of the year so far, other than the walk-off grand slam.
He's at 20% right now.
Who is? Sal Stewart. Yeah.
Well, he's fire on the nose.
Yeah, he's edgy. He's edgy, Sal Stewart. He looks out the Giants' pitchers, and he's like, bleep you. And then they're like, bleep you. That was one of the few times Eric Miller got.
Because that's after he struck out, and Miller was really happy about it.
They ended the game.
Right.
They won the game. That was one of their wins. Remember that one?
Is it called a save? They got a save in that one, Eric Miller?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Stewart's OPS is 806, and he's got 14 bombs.
Not enough.
Well, now it is.
959.
And he's stolen 11 bases, and he has a mustache.
He's a good player. He's edgy. But he plays in a little teeny bandbox.
Yep.
He's not Bryce Eldridge. Sal Stewart.
Is it going to be a whole summer of you giving Bryce the Brock treatment? Because I need to brace myself for it.
But hello, this is not.
Well, they're both good little players. Brock Purdy of the Willard and Dibbs experience.
This is way less debatable. What are we talking about? This is a first-round draft pick who's been a number one prospect for a long time, has shown up and is balling out over what is now extending into a 2-month period of time and already owns probably the most exciting moment in the last 5 years of Giants baseball.
It is roughly 3 NFL games worth of play right now. About a sixth of the year. In terms of at-bats, maybe a fifth. I'll give you a fifth of the year.
Give me 20%.
So that's 3.5 games.